Straight from the heart, yeah. We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
Hello, and we're live. Hello, everyone. It is definitely not Sunday, you guys. We are live, but we are broadcasting early because this will actually show on Sunday. So all my folks that normally join us on Sunday night, I hope y'all pop on and talk to us a little bit. So I'm super, super excited. If you saw the name of this show, I know you're like, what in the world is this girl up to now? So I'm going to tell you. But I had to get somebody special for this show, you guys. I asked the brothers, I said, I need a man on this show with me because we're going to talk about something and I would love a man's feedback. So I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus, but yeah, I asked my brothers of the Level Up Nation. Y'all know who they are. I said, y'all need to jump on here with me. And I said, any takers? Anybody want to jump on tonight? They're like, nope. So there was this brave soul. And of course, it's a soul sister. You guys, I'm so excited. So the ladies of Level Up Nation got it tonight. And I have none other than Miss Kimberly Howell from the Kim and BERTY show. They are burning things up. So you guys, please say hi to Kim. She's getting ready to pop on here right now. So I can say this. Hey! I can say this. It's never boring with this chick. I'm telling you right now. And this is our first time, Kim. This is our first time being on the gallery.
Oh, Pat, I know. Because somebody named Angee was trying to keep us separated, but she can't keep us down.
It's too much power in one place. She's just trying to, do the producer thing and kind of spread it out a little bit. You guys, I have Kimberly Howell, and she don't know I'm going to say this, but today is her birthday. Hey.
It's my birthday. It's
a birthday. And you guys, it's so funny. She just volunteered. She's like, I'll do it. And I'm thinking, it's her birthday, though. So the conversation tonight, we're going to tell you the title of the show. Of course, I am Pat Nash, the host, and my guest host is Kimberly Howell. And we wanted to talk about a subject. You guys, I promise you, it's not my fault. This subject has been kicked around for a while, Kim. It's been put off for, I want to say, some months. The title of this show is something like, let me get it right. When the side chick is dating your wife. There's some silence in the room. I'm trying to make this as serious as possible. Is your side chick dating your wife? That's a question, right?
It's a question.
That's why I was like, okay, so the brothers are going to get on here and say, what are you talking about? That ain't never been the case. Da, 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 da. So, Kim, when you heard this subject and you thought this is going to be interesting, what came to your mind? Or do I need to... what came to your mind?
Well, what?
Hey, like, happy birthday.
He's one of the industry's best. Beautiful voice.
I love it. Look, break in here and sing a birthday song for us then. So what subject came to mind when, let me be still. What subject came to mind when you thought about this? Or do you want me to talk about?
Well, what came to mind was, I got some stories.
That sounds like a hot mess.
Yes, from see, Todd, you already judging. You don't even know.
I know. So first of all, I have experienced this firsthand. So I like to give my own testimony.
Yes.
I have experienced this firsthand. And it's not, I said I was going to give this disclaimer. You guys, the title of this show, somebody's praying right now. The title of this show, I'm not going to say any names because I want to protect the innocent as well as the guilty. So I'm not calling any names, and we never do that. But let's give some situationships, okay? So y'all can understand where we're coming from. Okay. So, and then I'll flip it. I'm going to give the brothers I'm going to flip it. But okay, brothers. So a lot of times you're married, right? Or you in this committed relationship. You're doing so good. You and your boo are doing big things. They're like, oh, look at this. What do they call them when they're doing together? They're doing that thing real good. Somebody says it's about to get heavy. So you're doing your thing. You're doing this thing, you know, and you both look good doing it. Can I say that?
Yes, we do.
You look good doing it. So comes along somebody that looks and go, I've seen that dude, but I've never seen him look this good. Well, let me give you a clue. When you're being loved correctly, when you're being loved right, and all of that hard work that goes on between those two people, it's not easy. They make it look easy, but it's not easy. So you got two people loving each other, they doing their thing, they start to look really good. So then a uninvited guest might be like, ooh, that might look good on me too.
I want some of that.
Try that on. Right? So that's the side chick. I'm going to go and keep it real. Let's break it down. The side chick looks at the man and go, wow, I've seen him before. He's looking betterer and gooderer and gooderer. But that's because he got a wife over there taking care of him. Be like, baby, have you taken your medication today? Baby, let's go to the gym. Baby, have you done this? Have you done that? You have another person who is added to you, making you look scrumptious-er. That goes both ways. You're right? That goes both ways. Now, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble with the men because I'm gonna say some stuff. And I'm gonna get in trouble with the women because sometimes it's the opposite. A woman gets with a man and she loves him so much that she forgets to love herself. And she don't look as good as she did single.
She looks run down. She looks run down.
But the man look good. And the side chick is like, oh, he looks good. And he don't look that good. Maybe somebody said because he married exactly. He married.
Exactly. Didn't seem when he was single.
Okay. So now this situation going on and the chick is going, oh, he looks pretty good. Let me get a little taste of that. So they go full force. Start running you down. Look, your wife ain't looking too good lately. I would never let myself go like that. I'm this and I'm that. And then the grass started looking greener on the other side. And the grass ain't green over here because you've been standing on it and you ain't been watering it. And anyway, so the man goes and plays around with the side chick, right? And the side chick is like, this is what's going on. So the side chick convinces the man to leave the wife. And when he get over there and she realized that wife was holding some stuff down. I mean, you know, really, you don't do your own laundry? Really, you don't cook? You ain't been to the gym? You know, ever since you've been here, you ain't been doing this and doing that. I saw you doing it over there.
Well, wait a minute. You ain't really got no money? You was using her money? Oh.
I wish I had some cricket sounds. I'm going to get those. Thus, the phrase, your side chick was really dating your wife.
Yes.
She was dating the benefits that your wife brought you, right? The women ain't going to get off easy either, fellas. And I'm not saying you wasn't a good catch and you didn't look yummy and all that stuff. I should probably use different words. But I'm not going to say you didn't look good. You weren't, you were taken care of, though. But how many know? I mean, I always say this, Kim, I love love. I've been married before and people are like, are you going to get married again? Because, it seems like I will never get married again. If it didn't work the first time or the second time, why would you do it again? Because you learn better. You be
Yes,
like,
you do.
that was dumb. I missed all of that. A lot of stuff we miss and we don't want to see. And when we're dumb and young, we're like, oh, I can change that. We do. We say we can change it. Angee says, say it a little louder for the folks in the back. Yes. True story. Kim, I like to give my own personal testimony, but I won't mention names. I'm going to say somebody I know very well. That happened to them. So my suggestion was find out, if this man wants this marriage. So, and what he plans to do with this other chick, right? So she had a conversation with the other chick. And the other chick's like, ma'am, I have already apologized to my church and my congregation. I don't want him. Everybody know his wife is the one who made him. What am I going to do with that? It was something to do. I was wrong. I've already repented. I'm good. To his face. Like, that's not what I want. It was something to do. So I would say, if you look good, don't think the temptations are not going to come. If you look good and she looks good on you and he look good on you, just say time out, safe, and stay and work. Kim, have you heard anybody give these kind of testimonies, or is it just me?
No, I got my own story.
That you've heard. I'm trying to help you out.
No, I don't mind.
Somebody told you.
I got my own story. And I was just telling Angee today that I was looking at pictures of myself from way back when we first started doing the podcast thing. How awful I look. How run down and tired and overweight from the stress that I was carrying.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I would like to say it's because I got rid of the baggage. But because of I was
thank you, Marcus. Marcus said it's his birthday.
Oh, that's my friend Marcus Payne. We argue a lot.
Okay.
That's in fact this story is a good night for him. Anyway.
Marcus, you just look. Marcus, I did not sign up for this. Okay, so
anyway,
tell us more.
With my own story.
Okay.
When we talked about we're carrying the weight.
Yes.
And in my own household, the big fabulous home, the fabulous cars. He looked good from head to toe. Driving his little luxury car that he didn't pay for. Wearing his expensive clothes that he didn't buy. And then he could go out and look the part. And then he would take the money that was supposed to go into our household and go on dates. So side chick decided she was going to call me up and tell me, he don't want you no more. You need to sign the papers. So you know what I told her? I said, what papers? Is he telling you he gave me some papers? He didn't give me no papers. I said, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. He's not going to go anywhere because he has it too good over here. Over at your house, he can be a little boy because it's allowed. I said, but I'm telling you right now, while you got the opportunity, you better get away. So she told me how jealous I was, and I was just mad because he didn't want me and blah, blah, blah. But Pat, I sat here and I watched this go on for 5 years in my marriage. And it was because I had a group of women around me who were full of wisdom and who prayed with me and kept me sane. Because it was only one time that I got crazy, where I don't remember driving over to her house. And, when I came to myself, the police was there. I'm going to digress from that story. No part of it. But after that night, I came to my senses and realized that neither one of them was worth it. So I decided to go about it in the way that God would want me to go. So I prayed a lot for my marriage. I prayed that his eyes would open And I prayed that he would wake up and know what he was supposed to do as far as being the role or the head of the household. I prayed that whatever that I wasn't doing or where I failed in that marriage, that God would show me so that I could work on me. I did all of that. And it still never worked. And the more that it seemed like the more that I prayed, the worse that I became. I was starting to look like hell. And so one day I just said, you know what? I ain't doing this no more. Girl, you can have them. But then I did her a favor though, Pat. I said, you know, listen, I'm not even mad at you because I can just imagine the stories that he's told you.
Yeah, and you didn't marry her. You married
and I
him.
said, and I can just imagine what you're thinking. You know, I'm this person who looks bad, who is bad, who treats him bad, who doesn't do anything right as a wife, and oh, poor him. I said, but I'm telling you right now, the same way that he's doing me, he's going to do you the same way.
Ooh.
And so, Pat, she told me I was all this kind of jealous person, that I wasn't a good friend.
Why do we blame the other woman for the man's
me.
infidelity? That's crazy.
She blamed me, and she said I wasn't a good woman, and I wasn't a good friend, and that's how come he was running to her. And so, you know what I told her? Okay, you can have him. Guess who looks crazy now?
Sometimes we try to keep alive what God wants to die. I mean, you know, and I'm gonna say this, Kim, because it's, you know, being a relationship coach and being in the church doing couples intensive, like with couples, what you guys were going through. A lot of times I would tell them, we have free will for a reason.
Yes.
God never made us even love him. So he's not going to make someone love us or love us right. And honestly, a lot of times we expect God to bless something he never put together in the first place.
That was me.
Never put it together. So I stopped telling people, oh, you need to stay in this. I mean, you know, many people have died. I mean, not just from at the hand of that person, but many of people have died from the stress.
The stress of it
all.
all.
When I was going through mine, and y'all, and the sad part is, this is in a Christian realm, right? When I was going through my the infidelity on my husband's side or my ex-husband's side, I was so stressed. Nobody could know. I promise you, I showed up like this. I showed up, you know, my mom would kill me if I let myself go, right? So I tried to keep myself up. Nobody knew what was going on the outside. But when you keep up that kind of thing and you hold all of that stuff inside in your body, we're only as healthy as the secrets we keep. Y'all tell somebody, stop listening to these Negroes and Negrettes. You don't uncover me. Don't uncover my crap. You know, whatever. That stuff stinks and it needs to be uncovered and dealt with. So go tell somebody, go get some help. And that is actually biblical. You know, if you're having a problem with somebody, no, brother, sister, husband, cousin, and you can't work it out between the two of you, go get another trusted sister or brother, bring them in and talk to them. If they don't listen to that person, bring them before the church. Community, right? If they don't listen to that person, shake the dust off your feet and keep it moving. But seriously, that stuff in your body will kill you. I had, my sweetie had me go to his chiropractor today, right? And I was explaining to him years ago, I woke up one morning when I was in the middle of that stress, Kim, I couldn't move my neck. I didn't know what had happened. It was like, I couldn't turn it. It hurt so bad. When I went to the doctor, they're like, did you have a car accident? What happened? No, that is stress. Stress can actually kill you. Praying, all that stuff. We weren't made to carry all that. So he's like, don't get it twisted. It's not just men that cheat. Oh, no, it's not. And find the grass greener. Been there and done that. Thank you, Marcus. I'm coming. Trust me, I'm coming. The sisters ain't getting off scot-free. These are women. I tried to get you brothers to come and give these stories, but y'all wouldn't do it. Y'all was chicken.
They were scared.
Y'all was scared. But we need to talk about this. And you're right, Marcus. It does happen when anytime the grass look greener. And I'm gonna say the enemy doesn't discriminate, men or women. And you see, honestly, you see a whole bunch of ads these days where women on social media being wined and dined and taken care of. And hey, Robin, wined and dined and taken care of. And then women who are with a man and not feeling that, they're looking like, I need to be over there. So it happens on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And that stress was so powerful that it locked my neck up. And just the stress of always being tense like this, it has started straightening my, your neck's supposed to have a natural curve.
Mm-hmm.
It has started straightening it and causing damage to my spine. That is what stress does for you. I would not recommend that. If somebody who has self-will or have their own will under God, they do, and they are not loving you right, I'm sorry. I'm going to be the last one to tell you, oh, just stay with it for years. It's going to get better.
I started losing hair.
I'm not going to say leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm not going to say leave, but I'm definitely not going to say stay. I'm going to say you pray about it, because even though God hates divorce, I promise you, I heard it like I'm talking to you right now. I heard that's enough. And I'm like, and I knew instantly what it was talking about. It is say go and divorce this man. He said, that's enough. When I look back over there, Kim, it was year 7, living as a roommate. Living as a roommate. Be honest, getting saved, that was one of the good reasons to get married. You can do what you want to do. But living as a roommate, he says,
I will say this: accountability is freedom, and we must look for the root, and you're the root.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So at the end of the day, accountability is definitely, it's not something that is used to hit somebody over the head. I'm gonna tell so and so what you're doing, how you treating me, and da 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 da. Because growing up, I don't know if it was the same in other families, but in African American families, you don't talk about what goes on in your house. You better not go outside the door. You better not tell nobody. Whatever you're dealing with, you better deal with at home. That was instilled in us. That is the most toxic crap ever. I promise y'all, you're only as healthy as the secrets you keep. I promise you. If you find somebody you trust, I'm not saying put your stuff in the street, but you find somebody, you got to have somebody you trust, which is why when somebody is abusing a wife or a husband, what's the first thing they do? Pull them away from their family and friends.
Yes.
Go around them, trying to isolate them because they don't want them to get help. So I'm going to say, get help. You had sisters around you that were praying for you. You had somebody to run to. But when we got about 2 more minutes. Okay. But when, Kim, you noticed physical signs, like I noticed my neck, I had to go get shots in my neck every 6 to 8 weeks just for the movement of it. I was on all kind of pain pills and sleeping pills and antidepressants, right? Didn't even know what that stuff was, just taking it to cope every day. So when I heard it is enough, I don't think I took an Ambien after that, because I was taking Ambien to go to sleep and then taking something. Wow. Girl, I didn't take, after I said it's enough and just let it go, I slept like a champ. I promise you, I didn't take nothing. I never needed another shot. So I had this joke and said, I got rid of the pain in the neck. I mean, it was a joke, but it was true. It was, yeah, you have to laugh at some things. But the point is, whoever was unfaithful to anyone, whether it's a woman or a man, it starts, where do you think that started? Because, I have this thing that it starts with conversation. So men may not like me for this, or women may not like me for that. Cheating starts with a conversation.
A simple conversation.
Simple conversation.
And then the conversation goes to places that it should not go. And then for some reason, men with their smart selves start spilling too much information to this friend.
Oh,
and the friend takes that information and uses it to her advantage.
Brothers and sisters,
yes,
women do it too. Do not tell the opposite sex that you
do not do not
do that. Now, I happen to have a really, really good friend that is of the opposite sex. But what this person does is hold me accountable, and I hold him accountable. I'll be like, you're my BFF, but you can be a little rough. So he'll call me sometimes and be like, okay, this is the situation. Was I wrong? Why are you calling me? Because you was wrong. But no, but what about this? But what about that? You call me because you want the truth, right? Yeah. Okay, fix it. That's different. But just to call and have someone be that person to say, Kim is fussing all the time. My wife don't appreciate me. And Kim, okay. Kim, have you ever had a man do that to you? Want you to talk to them and want to be your friend, knowing of what you went through. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Did you still do it? I mean, because sometimes it feels good to have the opposite sex agreeing with you. Like, oh, you're such a good woman. You're such a good man. It feels good. But yeah. Anyway, time for a break. We got to take a break. It can get good. I promise y'all we're going to come back. We'll be back.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. It's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new Artist Profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-host for The Herd, ready to talk with you.
Now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH. Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and BERTY, I hope you're in the mood. For a special guest in the interview, supporting the kingdom, and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7th Century, we all in the spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We Level Up Nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the time zone, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and BERTY, tap in and cheer along. You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
And we're back. Kim, did you get any texts like, you need to stop right now? So Marcus, I'm definitely coming back to you. I don't know if you saw what Marcus said. We're gonna have to talk about it. He was saying something about seasons. Everything has a season. And sometimes that's the hardest part, because the ending of a marriage is like a painful death that you just can't let go of when it starts to smell.
Well, I can agree with Marcus on that. The first time I found out about the infidelity, it was like somebody took a knife and stabbed it in my heart. And I happened to catch him the week of Thanksgiving. And so when I came home alone, I was it was like I was devastated. And I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't understand why this pain is affecting me like this. Like, this hurts. And she said, because it's like a death. This is the beginning of a slow, agonizing death. And she was exactly right. I mean, she was
Wow.
exactly right.
Wow.
Mhm.
And it does. It is a pain that you feel in your body. You know, that's the only way I could say anybody who's been hurt. It's a pain you feel in your body. And Marcus, I'm definitely coming to you because Marcus says the cheating starts for a man with his eyes. And you, and brothers, and if you're on here, please, you know, tap in and make a comment. Bertie says, I don't even know where we are in the conversation, but Kim needs to stop. I'm sure that fits.
What did I do this time?
He know that fits. He don't know where we are in the conversation, but he said Kim needs to stop. So Marcus says something, and this is coming from a men, that cheating starts with the eyes. And let me tell you why I'm agree with him, not just because he's a brother and he's saying it for the brothers. I know men are visual creatures. Now, with that being said, I'm going to get on my sisters because we talk about loving our men sometimes and loving our children and loving our friends so much that we forget to love ourselves. Hey, Bertie, he told my blessings family. Kim said it's too late to be nice. You came in strong. She's not. Yeah, look at her face. You know she's gonna get you later. She probably
I got something for Bertie later.
I'm texting you right now. Happy birthday, Kim. I love you. Oh, that was sweet. But I'm gonna have to agree because men are visual creatures. But let's address sisters, why you let yourself go. So you talked about advice your mother gave you. Let me tell you what my mom said to me, Betty Jean. She said the same thing it takes to get them is the same thing it takes to keep them. Exactly. So if you got them and you were, when they met you, you were on point. You were taking care of yourself. You were on your game.
You were cooking. You were cooking.
You were cooking. You were doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Hey, Sheila, yeah. Why do we stop once we get them?
Well, I got an answer for that, Pat. I got an answer.
Hey, please tell me.
See, tell me. We have a problem of saying what men don't do and how they play games and how they do this, but we're just as bad. And you know who taught them? We did, starting with Eve. So when we play the game, though, we play the game because we have a mission, and the mission is, when we grow up, we want to get married, we want to get the house, have the white picket fence, and have the children. The
fairy tale thing. The fairy tale.
And then when we put our eyes, we have our eyes set on this person that we want to do that with, then we go into our plan of action, our game. And we're going to give him everything he needs. And then we listen intently, men. Listen to me, men. This is why I'm telling you where you talk too much.
Yes.
You don't let the female know every single thing. Because every single thing that you let her know, that's exactly what she's going to do.
But that's the flip side. They say that's the flip side too for men. And Lonzie was saying the reason it feels like death because that's the death of all the dreams of what might have been had you stayed together. Because you see this fairy tale ending and you're like, okay, I got my person. I don't have to be out there. There's a rest that comes when you have the person that you trust and you love. Because now you just feel like it's time to build together. You know, it's time for us to be there for each other. So you never imagine that not being the case. So you can kind of relax sometimes to too much. You can relax too much. But Kim, you said something that we kind of countered on one of our shows. We said, you have to let people know what you want and what you don't want. They can't read your mind. So if you're telling them and they're being that happened to me, by the way. One of those, yeah, it happened to me. I started out being honest, right? Didn't want any secrets, didn't want anything. So I'm going to go into a relationship because, you know, I'm going to go into a relationship and tell the truth. Hey, I don't like this. I was a victim of this in my last relationship. I will not deal with that. I will not. I don't care if we went to the church and promised before God we were going to be married forever and ever till death do us part. If you are this person, back up now, because I will not be married to someone who does XYZ. I will not.
Hey, Brian. See,
Uh,
Brian says
what do I
women
say?
should take some responsibility. If they know a person is cheating, don't give yourself.
He's right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know that man is married, why would you do that? But let me tell you what happens, Brian. We really, really want somebody, and we understood that we can be in a bad relationship. We understand that because we have been. We've
Mhm.
been in a bad relationship. For instance, when I was going through divorce, I was holding it down. I was the one cheated on. So now I know the relationship is over. And if someone is stepping to me, I'm going to have a conversation, but I am going to tell them I'm married, not for long, and tell them what happened, right? And I did that. They felt it was okay to be attached to me. I know that. I know better than that now. You just have to wait till the whole thing is over. They
Yes.
felt it was okay to be attached to me because of what I said to them.
Yes.
That happens with women who get involved with men. That's what happened. He's telling this woman, I'm not appreciated at home. I'm just almost at the door because of XYZ. She's not like you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're nice, you're funny. That feels good to us. And we trust that conversation, but it's two sides to every story. You get the other side, you're gonna believe the one that came to you first because you want to.
We believe everything he says.
Yes, and
Mhm.
but you're right, Brian. Women should take some responsibility for that, honestly. And Sheila said, truth be told, sometimes they, men and women, can have all that they need and want at home, but still have wonder eyes. It's not wonder eyes. They call that poly these days, girl. They have all kind of names for these relationships. They want to be in more than one at one time. And right now, it is an agreeable thing. You have people say, okay, I like it too. So why don't we all get together and we can all share.
That's when you start letting the devil in.
I know we were laughing
Mhm.
because when I was out there dating, I'm engaged now, but when I was out there dating, we would laugh because I would say, if you're in a poly relationship and you want to know if I'm gonna be involved, probably not. I'm probably not gonna do it because what is she there for? I know what I need. I need a lot. So unless she's there to cook and clean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got everything else. I don't need her for nothing else. So
Mm-mm.
I personally wouldn't do well sharing in my household unless she's there to cook and clean and fold laundry. I hate folding laundry. What did Todd say? Oh Lord. When you meet someone new, leave your baggage at the door. Be open to the new. That
You're right, Todd. You're right.
yes. And now we have to do that. I think men let go easier than women. I mean, that's just
Pat.
I think men let go easier. I mean,
Mm-mm.
guys, y'all tell me what you think. I know some women right now, they've been divorced 20 years and they still mad at that man.
But
And
I
you
know
know
some
that does
men
not
like
allow
that.
you to release yourself and be with somebody else, right? Because you're still holding on to anger from somebody else.
But I know
We
some
need
men
to
like that too,
conference
though,
me.
Pat.
Brian said, conference him in. I'm scared, Brian.
Yeah, conference Brian in.
You talking about conference me in? I don't even know if you can do that. I will never share my mind. Heck no. I mean, my mind.
Mhm.
Heck no, right? So,
I do want to make a point though, Pat.
okay.
Men hold on to baggage too, but they just do it differently than we do.
Okay.
Because their quickest way to get over the female is, of course,
To
how
get
the men
under
say, is to
somebody.
get under somebody.
It
However,
works for women too.
they take that baggage into the relationship with the woman, and the minute she does something that was remotely a small sample of what he just came out
He
of,
can't handle it.
he can't handle it. He can't
And
handle it.
Lonzine's saying that men have wondered eyes, but that should be the only thing that wonders. I don't think anything wrong. To be honest with you, I could be sitting next to Todd and a woman could pass by that is drop dead gorgeous. I might be the first one to say something. I'll be like, dang, she fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's good. She said, let's talk about that wandering heart though. I think that's good to be able to be honest and compliment in that way. Now, I think it gets out of hand if you're staring. And we talk about that sometimes too. Like, it's disrespectful to either party. If I'm sitting there and I don't care if we're at the gym or we're somewhere else, and a brother passed by and he looks nice in his suit, there's nothing wrong with saying that's a nice suit or that looks nice. You start getting into, oh, and the shoes match his belt. I like that haircut too, and he smelled good. Did you know? That's too much. That's like, you don't need to say all that about the chick either. Sister got it going on. She look good. That's it. I don't want to know what kind of car she got in. If, you know, she was wearing thongs or briefs, I don't need to know none of that. Let's just nice compliment. Let her keep moving. So I'm going to ask you this question, Kim. I have my own opinion about this. Once the infidelity happens, do you think it's possible to put the relationship back together?
Yes.
Okay, good. I have my opinion about that too. Some of the best marriages healed from that.
Yes. I've seen it. I've
actually
seen it.
Stronger. Brian said we hide the hurt and keep it moving. So you're right, Kim. But okay, so I'm gonna say women don't hide very well then, because I've talked to and heard women who are still angry after years and years have passed on. And they wonder why, like Todd said, they wonder why they can't attach to someone else, because the unforgiveness is still so strong. And it's not healthy for you. It's like someone said, I don't know if it was Oprah or somebody else, or was it the forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for the person who needs to heal and move on. The person who did you wrong, child, they done left. Half of them ain't even thinking about you. So the person who has been hurt, the forgiveness is for them. It's not so the other person gets off scot-free. No, it's so that that poison that you're carrying around stops spilling on you. Put it down, let it go. And the burden of that's a heavy thing to carry. Some be mad at somebody for 20 years over something they did, and they gone and went on with their life, and you still hurting and unable to attach to anybody because you're mad or you hurt. Now, I'm going to say this. Kim, I'm going to ask you this. Give us some practical rules or practical tips that you know work for healing and moving on.
Well, let me just say this. It is a must that you heal. Because if not, it makes you a very angry, bitter, hurtful person. And then the hurt that you're holding on, which we've already discussed, starts to affect you physically. And with me, I didn't deal with the hurt first because I suppressed it. Okay. And I tried to move on in life like the hurt wasn't there. But what happened is years later, it just started to appear to whereas I couldn't hide from it anymore. So at that point, from before, I start doing things for myself. I work on my wellness because the hurt in itself plays a big part in your self-esteem. Yeah, it does. To the point where when I looked in a mirror, I saw an ugly person. To me, I was so ugly, and I became my worst critic. Yeah. So then you need to start working on yourself. One of them is, health and wellness with, I would highly recommend therapy. Now, that's something that I didn't do then, but if I had to do it all over again, I would seek therapy. Then you can do things like, massages, your hair and nails done, do health things. Yeah, work out. That type of thing. Change your eating habits. That helps. Yes. It helps with the mind. Was Brian serious about popping on here? Brian, do you really want to pop in? We can make that happen now, because you talking about conversation. So yeah, Brian, next time we get ready to do this, I'm gonna tell Kim to call you. Like, we need a brother on here. Come on in come on in this room. But on the serious side, Kim, I appreciate that, because a lot of times people are not willing to say,
I was hurt, and this is what I would do differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I would tell on them quicker. No, I'm gonna say really, it's a serious thing. In the church, it's like they use that thing. It's wicked. Don't uncover your spouse. You don't uncover me. And I'm like, uncover? This is weird. Uncover? You mean tell on you the fact that you're not loving your wife right? You're not doing the right thing? Oh no.
I tried to shame him. I did. Because I knew he didn't want anybody to know anything, and because I knew that, I purposely tried to shame him.
Yeah, and Todd said there's men out there who still hurt from their first relationship in high school.
I agree.
And they're on their third marriage.
I agree.
So Todd, answer me this. I think I've asked you this before, and you can answer this too, Kim. Do you think men never get over their first love? Because I heard that a first love for a man is so deep, they never get over it. They just move. They go and attach themselves to somebody else, but they, in their mind, they really feel like they'll never love like they did that first person. Guys, is that true? Marcus is saying the only way to truly put a marriage back together that's had cheating in is the cheater has to be willing to fall on their sword and have true agape love for the wrong party. And the person who was cheated on has to be open and honest and eventually be willing to open and give their heart again. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And guys or ladies, if you cheated, you understand it's a hard road back. So if they don't trust you, they don't owe it to you to trust you right away. You have to earn that back. Because I know people who cheat and they're like, well, I'm just sick of, always, having to answer where I am, this and that and that. Well, you're a cheater. You trespass. It's going to take some time for somebody to trust you again. It's harder for a man to get over their first love. Angee says she believes that.
Now, Pat, if I could, backing up what Angee just said and what you asked, I received this text this morning for my birthday. And it said, good morning and happy birthday to the first person that ever broke my heart. Enjoy your day. And so I texted back. I said, good morning and thank you. Why are you starting at this early in the morning? He said, it's the truth. That's probably why I am the way I am today, because of you. And I said, really? I ain't going to say the person's name. Why do we have to go to this every time that you speak to me? And I said, and he said, but Kim, we was in the 9th grade and I still carry that hurt. I said, okay, enjoy your day. Thank you for the birthday wishes. This is every time. So to me, this confirms what you guys said. And he really says that the reason why he never fully gives his woman or any woman and his wife, who he's been with for 17 years, his heart is because I broke his heart. 9th grade. Now, 9th grade.
That's deep.
That's really deep.
Todd said that. So how is okay, fellas, how a woman that you with now supposed to feel about that? Like,
right.
How, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I thought I was gonna die without my first love. My first love, when we broke up, it was like I felt like I was gonna die. I would never love again. And it took a long time. I ain't gonna lie, it took a long time for it to heal. But now I laugh at myself and be like, girl, you were so silly back then, Maybe I don't know. Is it just me? Because I'm Pisces. I don't know. But it's now I see that person and we're great friends, but that desire is not there. And I look back on the fact that we ended that and where I am now, and I don't exchange none of the pain I've been through because I like who I have become. In all of that stuff, all of that struggle. I think I'm a stronger person and I'm able to help other people. What is Marcus? Yeah, you need to be on here with us next time.
No, we don't need to have Marcus.
Your first love always has a place in your heart, but a person does not love the same. It depends on your relationship with God and the commitment to who they are with. I'm going to agree because when I first fell in love, I did not have a relationship with God. I did not. So I don't think you really understand. I'm not gonna say it wasn't real. It was, but I don't think you understand the depth of what real love is until you have that spiritual connection and relationship. And so we got about 5 minutes to have closing remarks. See how fast this goes, girl. We could go on and on. It's good. But Kim, with that being said, you had to come back, and we're gonna have to have
Part two.
a follow-up on this first love thing. But I don't know how I should feel about that as a woman. So, guys, y'all gonna have to come back and have some good explanation and how we're supposed to feel if we know we wasn't the first.
But I don't think they really tell their mates.
Really?
I don't think they're honest with their mates about, I'm not truly giving myself to you because chick from the 9th grade broke my heart. I don't think they're truthful about that. I just don't. Okay, men will show you a little bit.
Research. I'm gonna go do some research. I want to know how we're supposed to feel about that, because now it's like, dang, I'm feeling intimidated. If you came back around, would you just leave and go with her? I did ask that question because I want to know. Like, no, but it doesn't take away from the point that they were that person. No, I wouldn't trade them for you, but that's who they were. They will always hold that spot, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, Kim, if we had to close this out, Todd says sometimes we are still trying to find the feeling from the first love, but because we carry it, we really are closed off to the new person and don't realize it. Oh, so if you're still trying to find it, you don't realize you're closed off from the person completely. Well, as long as you ain't talking about you, we good. But anyway.
Now, Todd, good and darn well, y'all realize it. You just use that as a reason. Thank you, Miss Mary.
Yes, thank you.
You realize it, Todd. Y'all just don't do it. Stop that.
They just don't. They choose not to.
Right. They choose not to.
We know these women. That might be explaining why some of these men still be so ugly to women. I'm like,
yeah,
y'all be chasing skirts and you still these women this, these women that. I'm like,
right, but you still steady chasing.
Nerves. Yes, yes. So to close this out, how would you close out tonight? I'm gonna let you have it.
Look, Pat, we can't close out tonight. This is a part 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Girl, it is definitely a part 2. We're gonna have to come back, and I think I'm gonna get some real. We gave real testimonies about that happening to us. I think we need to find a couple of brothers that can give some real testimonies.
Who not scared to come on here and give some real testimonies.
Yeah. So y'all, you heard Kim. It's gonna be a part 2.
Yes.
And Kim, happy birthday to you, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys, that's been our show. We always have a good time when we get together off the show. So it's good for us to do it here. And I will bring her back because Kim, I appreciate you being transparent. You have healed beautifully, if I must say so myself.
Thank you. I'm still healing.
You're shy. With that being said, you guys, we love you. I wish you love and light, peace, and blessings always. And I will see you next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, next Sunday live. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. It's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new artist profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-hosts for The Herd, ready to talk with you.
Now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH. Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and BERTY, I hope you're in the mood. For a special guest in the interview. Supporting the kingdom and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7th Century, we all fill your spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We Level Up Nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the time zone, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and BERTY, tap in and cheer along. You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.